Everyone, and welcome back. So we are learning this gorgeous bubu style, and here is my Ankara fabric, which is 4 yards. I also have this beautiful vintage ashoke, which I'm going to be using. Okay, like I said, I have 4 yards of it, and then I have the ashoke, which I'm going to be using. I'm actually using just single ashoke. All right, so I've gone ahead to fold my fabric into four, as you can see. Do you see the side and then the opening side, right? So that is it. We folded it into four, and then we have the length we desire of the dress length. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do now is measure it to be sure that we have exactly what we needed, right? And I've confirmed that. And the next thing we are going to do now is come to the shoulder area and then mark our neck width, which is 3 inches, right? Okay, so we'll come to the edge of the fabric and then to the sleeve opening, but before then we'll mark the shoulder slant, which is 2 inches over there. We'll just connect it to the neck width, the 3 inches neck width. We'll connect it to the 2 inches and mark that word over there. Now the next thing we are going to consider is our sleeve opening, and over there I'll just put my tape rule and mark 12 inches. I want the sleeve to be opened by 12 inches. Okay, so on that 12 inches area, I'll place my tape rule and measure my hip circumference. I'll divide the hip circumference by 4. Okay, so the hip circumference we are working with is 44, so that's 11. I'll mark 11 and then add 4 extra inches to it, which is serve as the ease and the sewing allowance. Okay, so I'm marking 15 inches over there, right? Now we are just going to connect the sleeve opening, that 12 inches, downward into the 15 inches that I mark as the body. Do you see the way I just curve it? Okay, so that is that. Next thing we'll do is the 15 inches I have there, I will bring it to the M level. Okay, but then because the down part is a bit wide, I'll just add 1 extra inches to it to the M level. So M line rather. So I marked 16 inches over there. Next, we'll make a connect of the point. Right there, we are done. And the next thing we are going to do now is come to the neck area. Okay, so at the neck area, for the back, remember for the width we've marked out 3 inches. So now the next thing we are going to mark is the depth of our back, which is 1.5. So I'm going to mark 1.5 over there and connect it like so, a curve connect. Now for the front, we are making use of 7 inches depth. So I'm just going to place the tape rule and mark 7 inches and then connect it to the 3 inches width in a V shape like that. Do you see? All right, so we'll go ahead now and cut. I think we are done with basically with all the choking. Then we'll go ahead and cut the whole thing out. First, by cutting the neck, we'll cut the back neck and then cut the shoulder slope and also the whole dress. Okay, so guys, we are done cutting, and this is the way it looks like. Now we'll separate the front from the back and then cut out the front neckline, and so we are done with the cutting. Okay, we are done cutting the dress, and then we'll set it aside to proceed to the ashoke. Now for this ashoke, I went ahead and fold a strand into two like so. Do you see? All right, so next I'm going to place my fabric on it. Then the neck width, the front neck will be placed directly on it like this, making sure that the V is equal to the straight of the ashoke. I hope you understand my English. All right, so I place it that way, making sure that the neck area itself is directly opposite, is directly placed straight on the ashoke. So I check the length that I have and I see that it's okay. All right, so I'm just going to cut out the slanted area, but be mindful to add sewing allowance to it. So I imputed, like I considered 0.5 to it. I want to mark it out to be sure that that is what I have. And then at the upper part also, out of the slanted area. I make sure it's 0.5 and then I cut it out. Now guys, after cutting it out, we'll go to the shoulder area also and cut the shoulder area out. And so we are done with the cutting of the asooke. Now we have to connect the asooke for you to know how it will be placed on the fabric. So you just the slanted area will be sewn. Okay, so I've gone ahead to connect the slanted area, you can, as you can see, and then when you open, this is how it will be. I'll just go ahead and press open the sewn area, like for it to be neat and for us to place it right on the dress. After press ironing it, this is the way it came out. All right, so I'm going to fix it to the dress, but then I will make sure that I turn the fabric to the back. All right, this is the back of the fabric. I want to be sure of the back. All right, so I place it to the back, and then the front part of the asooke will be facing the back of the dress, and then I will connect the neck and flip it open to the right side. All right, so I'll go ahead and make a connect of it, but before then, the shoulder, if you observe the picture that we are working with, that the shoulder is not as wide as what we have here. So what we'll just do is mark it out and cut the excess out. All right, this place you must be careful so that you will have the right shape you desire, and it will still give you the V shape. And that is what I have just done. I will connect the point and then cut it out like so. So I'll just pick it, because I've chalked a part aside. I'll just make sure that the center is rightly aligned, and then I will cut it out like so. I guess we have the reduced size we desire. Okay, so I'm just going to place it on each other and go to my machine and sew it to each other. Remember, the right side of the asooke is facing the wrong side of the fabric. I've gone ahead to join it, and this is the way we have it. I will just go ahead and stop stitch it in order for it to be open, to be able to rest well when it is turned to the other side. So we go ahead to turn it, and after turning it, this is the way it is. But you still have to work with your iron here to press it down before we now stitch it to it. Make sure that all the Ankara is well laid and is not showing at the front. Okay. After that, guys, we'll go ahead and press iron it well for it to rest well. Guys, this is the way it came out. I'll just go ahead and fold the edges. After folding it, press iron it before I go to stitch it on the machine. Guys, it has been stitched, and also for the back, I cut a facing and then I fixed it, as you can see. So guys, what we'll do next is to determine where we want the down part asooke to be. Like I said, I'm using the same asooke, but then we'll have to determine the area where it should be placed. So I've laid the back and the front on it like so, and then I'll place my tape rule to determine where the asooke will start. Okay, so mine will be starting from 35 inches. Like I said, I'm using the same asooke. So from the 35 inches, I will place the asooke and sew it to the other side like so, in a straight way. So guys, I've gone ahead to fix the asooke to it, and like I said, I made a straight, it wasn't folded. I just made a straight sewing on the asooke like that on the cloth. I did the same to the back. So guys, I've gone ahead to connect the shoulder also, as you can see, and then we'll work on the sleeve area. So we'll just place our asooke over there like so to know the length of the asooke we'll need, and then I'll cut it just in like so, and then fold it into two, because the it will be too wide to use that width for the sleeve, forward sleeve. So I'm just going to cut it into two and use it for the two side. So guys, after the cutting, each strand will be folded into two like so, and then we'll do a thorough ironing. And as you can see, that is well laid. I'll just place it like so on it, and then iron it well and turn it over like that. So guys, after all the joining, this is the way we have it. You can see the sleeve area, right, and then the down part where the asooke was fixed. All right, so The front also, you can see the way it is, right? And the sleeve. It also has a pocket, as you can see. So guys, we have actually come to the end of this tutorial, and I'm sure you got value watching it. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friend, like, ask question if you have. See you in my next tutorial guys. Bye bye.